Welcome to Yoga Rocks, kids. This posture, the next posture we're going to do is called the growing tree sequence. And together we're going to show you how to do this pose and instruct it to the kids. So what we're going to start with is our baby tree. So we have all these different levels, and in baby tree, and in fact, Sophia, you can face the camera that way. Good. And because I know that you know baby tree, you're going to stand on your left foot and then bring your right foot just like that. Excellent. Bring your hands to heart center. Nice, straight, strong body. Good job. Now slowly grow your tree branches all the way up. Good. And keep your toes on the floor and stay in baby tree. That's excellent. And then just open your arms and blossom your tree. And stare at something not moving. And take a few deep breaths. Maybe we'll hold this one yoga breath. Breathing through your nose and use your belly to breathe. 2 yoga breaths. And 3 yoga breaths. Good. Hands on your hips. Excellent. Now slide your foot to your calf muscle, which is the lower part of your leg. And try to balance there. Good balancing. We never put it on our knee. Our knee is not strong enough to hold the strength and the weight of our body, so we always put it on our muscle. And from here, we call this kid tree. So we start baby tree, now we have kid tree, which is our second level. And hands to heart center. Good. Stare at something not moving. Slowly, when you're ready, when you're nice and calm, grow your tree branches and blossom your tree. Few deep breaths. Now hands onto your hips. Slide your foot as high as you can into your leg, all the way up, 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 up. We call this teenager tree. Now in teenager tree, again, staring at something not moving, hands to heart center, breathing in your belly. You might want to leave your hands here if you're feeling a little unsteady. And when we do feel unsteady, sometimes we say that's the wind. And sometimes with the younger kids, what I like to do is pretend I'm the wind, and I'll go around and say, let me see if I could blow down your tree. Oh, you're so strong. And from here, if you feel ready and you're confident and you feel like you can bring your hands up, bring those hands all the way up. Grow those tree branches and blossom your tree. Good job. And sometimes if anybody needs a little support, we'll hold their hands. Partner tree is a great position where they can practice and hold each other's hands, or even sometimes we create a little forest where everybody's holding hands together. That's a great way to teach this and get them strength and strong actually in this posture. Good. And then lower your hands and lower your feet all the way down and stand up just in a nice straight mountain pose. Good. Those are the 3 levels that I like to focus on. We're starting on the left leg and doing the right leg first. If we want to go to, we can go to the other side, which we will show you, but let's go to adult tree and grandma, grandpa. So take your right foot and bring it up onto the front of your leg, just like that. You may need to bend your left leg a little bit. Good. And hands to heart center. Stare at something not moving. When you feel calm, you can grow your tree branches and blossom your tree. Excellent job. Now, grandma, grandpa. One side we would say is mommy. We could call this mommy, and then you could do grandma. The other side would be daddy and grandpa. What I want you to do just from there is just bend down as low as you can, just like that. Now, the full way to do grandma, grandpa is to come down into yoga toe stand and to balance here. But that is for very advanced levels. If you're teaching a teen class or with a student who's been doing this a long time, this is a really great pose that they can practice. They love to do this pose. But starting just by going down, let's just see. Let's play with it a little bit and see where you are with your grandma. Let's see. And okay, so she's staying flat on her foot, which I love. That's great too. And balancing. So see how this is a great strengthener. She's concentrating, she's focusing. Good. And then see if you can stand up. I don't know. Yeah, that's hard to do. Try it again. That's a good one to practice. Good. That's great. Good. And then stand up. Good. Okay. Let's quickly do the other side. Let's do that together. We'll do switch. So you bring, yep. And baby tree, hands to heart center. Grow your tree branches and blossom your tree. Good. And now, sometimes I like to do this. Just slide your foot up to your calf muscle, not on your knee. There. And that's a fun way to do tree and all the levels of tree. And then try to do teenager tree. If you need to put your hands down, you can. Yep, and support it. Get that foot all the way up. Press the foot into your thigh and your thigh into your foot at the same time, like hands are pushing together. Your foot and your leg are pressing together. Good. Grow your tree branches. Blossom your tree. Great. And now use your hands, daddy, which you can keep. Sometimes we just keep our hands here too. And you can bend that right knee a little bit to have a little support. And then hands to heart center. Grow your tree branches and blossom your tree. And now, grandpa. Now I'm going to stay here. You can go as low as you can and practice that. That's so cool. And try to stand it up. Woo! And that's our growing tree series.